Okay, so what I was trying to do is set up the scripts. As you can see, I did it in the right way. Script is here. It says in the old thing that I copied from YouTube. It says build, pre-publish, dev, and prettier. The first two we don't really need. Prettier can be really nice, and yeah, development is also really important because we're gonna run that to test the server. Uh, okay, so yeah, instead of just Node, we're going to use Babel Node. This is a plugin you have to put in your dependencies, and you should have it installed. This is like a command to compile your JavaScript ES6 code into normal JavaScript that every browser and everything supports, every server, so that it's easier to write new code for us. It's really important. Yeah, we also have this command cross-env. That means it's possible. That's like mostly important for Windows consoles, because on Apple and Linux it's already going well. So you only need this to make sure to make the Windows machine know that you're basically in in the development environment. Then we're gonna use Nodeman. Nodeman is something that looks at all your files in the directory of package.json, and it looks up for any change. So if there's something changes, it's gonna execute this command again. So I'm gonna do exec, and then the rest. So Babel node source index.js, as you can see, and yeah, that's the most important command here. Then we also have prettier, and prettier is a command to make your code more pretty. And if you don't do that, it's gonna be really ugly. So it's really important that you also do that. And if you set up your Visual Studio Code well, then it will run this automatically. And can someone please help me? I really don't know how to get rid of that stupid pop-up. Single quote, print width 80. So that's like basically all the settings that we're putting in there. I like a trailing comma. So instead of all. And write, what do we want to write? I don't know exactly what these rules mean, but this is what the tutorial said, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so that's it. Oh yeah, okay, that contains it. Okay, well that were basically all the scripts that we need for right now. Gonna save it and enter your API key. Okay, Waka time. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna uninstall Waka time now. I'm sorry for interrupting, but fuck you, Waka time. I don't need you. Okay, I hope it's gone now. That really pisses me off. So yeah, what we're basically gonna do now is add some dependencies, because we need to set it up right, and we don't want to do that in the end or something. We're just gonna say yarn min minus d for all the dependencies that we need. and it's gonna go a lot faster that way. So we need some Babel plugins. I'm not gonna do flow for now, but maybe one day when I wake up I feel like I need flow. I will do it another time, but I don't haven't set it up right yet, so I am not gonna do that today, or maybe later, but yeah, who knows. So eslint config. I just stole this from the French guy, EQuimper, good guy. You should watch his videos. It really helped me a lot. And I'm just doing this to practice right now. So basically I don't add anything new. I just do what he did in my own way. And yeah, you can say that I'm stealing his stuff. But yeah, if you want to watch the original, just go to his channel, EQ, like this. This is his channel. And yeah, it's a good guy. So Notman we need for the developer and Prettier. And yeah, if you have that installed, so what the fuck? Not found. Babel plugin, transform, object, rest, spread. How so? How come? I'm really confused. Maybe I might have typo. I'm just gonna remove it for now. I didn't see the typo. It seems that it seems weird. Maybe I'm doing the wrong commands. Yarn d yarn add def yarn add. Sorry guys. It's yarn is just installing or like checking everything that's already in there, but to update and stuff. But yarn add I need. So yeah, I can do the other one too. Oh, man, I just woke up a few hours ago, so maybe I'm missing some things. Yeah, basically the whole problem is that I watched a lot of videos and I didn't really do it myself too often. So yeah, that's why I do this now. And I know the quality is gonna be horrible, but yeah, yarn add. Sorry, I forgot. So now it's searching for all the packages. It's gonna add them. So then I have all the development packages that I need right now. Here I know there's also flow, but I did that myself and I didn't really make it. What the fuck? You waka? Waka time? Fuck off. I uninstalled you already, motherfucker. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna reload the editor, then it's gonna be fine. And it's never gonna pop up again. I hope. So yeah. What did I do? Okay. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is create an index file in the source folder. Index.js, and oh, it also gives a flow error now. I don't care, man. Fuck off, flow. I probably need to install flow because my compiler thinks I use it. So yeah, fuck. Oh, I hate all this setup. But I'm not gonna do that now. Fuck it. So let's see in the index. So first of all, we need a lot of dependencies. We need Express for the server. We need GraphQL Express and GraphQL Express, GraphQL Express and graphical, and we need that from Apollo to make the server connect, basically to install the whole GraphQL thing. We need to execute the schema. That's under GraphQL tools. We need body parser. I don't remember what that is for. I forgot. We need to create server under HTTP, and then we're basically still gonna set this up. These are all the files that we're gonna include from ourselves, or the relative includes imports. And then what we're doing here is basically oh sorry, I have to restart this one too. So what we're doing here basically is yeah, connect to Express. Then we're making the schema that we made with all the type definitions and the resolvers. We're gonna call that schema and we're gonna make it executable. Then we're doing something here with body parser. I don't really know what it's for. I don't remember. So I'm gonna remember you. Gonna tell you the next video. Promise. And so then we have this endpoint, graphical, and that's the one we're gonna use a lot. You will see. And actually, in this thing, it also says the GraphQL path. That's some constants. We're gonna make that. And yeah, the schema is imported here in GraphQL Express so that we can use it. So yeah, it's all a lot. It's a lot of code, you know. The schema is only used here. But it's probably better readable if we put it here. But yeah, we could also like put it there, you know. Doesn't matter. It's only used once. We could even put it in there. But yeah. So then we have some mux. There's a function that creates some basic fake data in the database. And yeah. First we're gonna read this. We're gonna do this without everything around it. First gonna set up the server without a lot of stuff, you know. So let's do that. Also, we have a few console logs here, and we don't want ESLint to worry about that, so that's why we put this in the first line of code. No console. When we disable that, then it disables the rule to bother us when with like a really irritating stripe under the rule, under the line. We don't need that because we actually need the console log here. That's nice in development mode at least. So yeah, first we need Express. Now let's see what we need. We don't need GraphQL for now. We need body parser probably. Oh. What we also can do though, by the way. Imports from HTTP. And the nice thing about first saying that is it can actually autocomplete me, and that feels so good. So yeah, I'm skipping the local imports. Um, on this endpoint graphical, we're gonna run GraphQL Express, but we're not importing that yet. So we're first just gonna try to at least get a server started, you know. So we're gonna skip this for now. And then we're gonna do app listen, and then we're gonna say like 3000 error. If we get an error, we're gonna do a callback function that gets the error, and if there's an error, then we want to log that error on the console error. Yeah, and if there's no error, we basically gonna log it that the app is running. And this is backticks stuff. It looks really fancy. It's just some different way so that you don't need to go out of the with a plus sign and everything. I mean, some people think it's nicer, so that's why they changed it. Or it's possible part now. Also, only makes JavaScript more complex. So in my opinion, it's a little bit stupid, but I mean, it was fine how it was. But yeah, if people like this, I don't see the particular reason yet. Maybe there's another reason for it. But anyway, that's how we do it. So let's see if that works at all. And we don't have a constant sport yet, but let's make that, alright? And also not a content post. So we're gonna import it. Always do the globally imports above and then the relative imports below. It makes it more structured. What folder? Well, in the config. We're in the source already, so that seems good. Okay, I didn't run anything yet, and also we didn't import these files yet. We're gonna have to add them. Yarn add express body parser and HTTP. And as you can see, this will change our package. As you can see, HTTP is 000. Wow, I'm not sure if that's right. Interesting. But yeah, constants, we need to make that. Gonna make a file here. I'm gonna say, what did he do again? He did some something. Node env port or 3000, something like that. Let's see. Process. Process import or 3000. And oh yeah, he exports it as an object, of course, because it's included as a variable. That's how it works. Everybody knows that. Come on. All the other stuff we're gonna add later when we need it. We don't need it now. Oh. Oh? Oh yeah, of course. It's that's ESLint that's complaining right now. I think it's ESLint. And that's really nice because he says like, dude, that's no JavaScript. Alright. Get rid of it. Oh, we can't even close it now. It's too small. Okay, that's great. Let's try to run it now. I'm really curious if it's gonna do something. Oh, not allowed to see that. So yeah, yarn dev is gonna run our stuff. Okay, cross env, comment not found. Interesting. Did I add cross env? Maybe it's a dev dependency? Is it like a dependency? Wouldn't think so. Oh, I think it's a dev dependency, guy, because you use it in the script. So you don't use it in the script in the dependencies. So it's a dev dependency, dude. So that's a mistake on your side, French guy. So we're gonna add it as a dev dependency. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't even know what it does. But I think it's a dev dependency. So let's add it. And yeah, let's add it. Maybe I made the mistake. So let's see. Import from Express. Unexpected token import. Dude, what's wrong? Express. Dude, did I set up Babel? Babel node. Okay, let's first just run. Oh, that's interesting. I thought I installed a Babel CLI. So run this. Oh, it's actually doing something here. Nodemon. It doesn't recognize the import express. So I'm sorry guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go to this French guy for help and gonna break it now. I'll come back to you later. See you later guys. I'm gonna watch some tutorial. Alright, I just watched the video and I remember what I did, what I forgot. So basically I forgot to use the Babel RC file, which we have to create right here, dot Babel RC, and it's really simple. It's just saying basically what version of Node you want to use. Yeah, that you want to use some built-in things like a plugin or stuff, like other settings you can put in this file. And yeah, then the terminal knows that you want to run it on newer JavaScript functionality. So if I run yarn dev again now, it should work. Okay, console is not defined. I guess that's fair enough. Console is not a function, so I'm gonna try it this way. And as you can see, it works now. App listens to port 3000. That's great. So yeah, we can even try to go there now. Let's see what it says. Cannot get, because we don't do anything on this URL. So yeah, it's fine by me. Gonna get slash. That's absolutely fantastic. So what we do now, I don't know. Let's see. We don't have ESLint RC yet. I think we need that too to make it to make the ESLint do anything at least. Yeah. Oh, ESLint. No, that's not the name. It's ESLint RC. Oh, and what I forgot to say is a few things about, like I also forgot why we needed these things like body parser. Body parser is to parse JSON. It's kind of important when we use GraphQL because it sends all the data in JSON format, and we need it in JavaScript again. And cross-env is a dev dependency that we need to run the app on Windows with in a dev environment, so that he knows those variables. Yeah, that's it. App use is to apply some middleware to the app, to the Express server, and app listen is to listen to some port, in this case 3000, and so that you can call it in your browser. That's amazing. So yeah, that's that. I don't know what's gonna come next. Gonna have a break and gonna get back to you really soon. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, the next thing I'm gonna do is create a new config file called db, and I'm gonna use Mongoose for that here this time. Mongoose is an ORM software, and I'm gonna explain to you what is an ORM. An ORM software is an object relational mapping, and it's something to convert incompatible type systems more easily. So it's kind of a way to get JavaScript objects from a MongoDB database, and also not only get them but also update them, create them, and that kind of stuff. And it's really useful, because if you wouldn't have that, it would be really hard to, like, it's basically the only way to do it in a nice way. You also have them for MySQL, PostgreSQL, all that kind of different database systems, and you all have JavaScript has always a way to communicate between these incompatible types with the ORM. So yeah, MongoDB is not really my favorite database. And Mongoose, it's supposed to be, Mongoose is supposed to be, sometimes it's really slow. So yeah, some people don't use it, but yeah, I'm not gonna use it in my real app, but it's good to get the hang of it a little. It's really similar, and it's in this tutorial. So yeah, import Mongoose from Mongoose, and we're gonna use the constants. And that's in the same folder. Oh, I'm gonna do some that. And what's it complaining about? Mongoose is not really imported yet, and we're gonna use that in this. I'm gonna make a new tab. Oh, I'm already in, oh, cool. I'm already in the right folder when I hit Ctrl T. That's awesome, man. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna install Mongoose, the ORM to communicate with MongoDB. MongoDB is a schemaless database, and yeah, it's a really quick one, but it doesn't have schemas and relations and everything. It's scalable, it's performant, but I prefer MySQL. But yeah, I'm still gonna use this one. And let's show you the Mongoose ORM, or ODM is what they call it. Object modeling. I don't know what the D stands for. But yeah, if you wanna casting, so changing the type, if you wanna write that yourself, you're gonna do something that's really repetitive and everybody needs to do that. But yeah, they wrote it for you, so it's pretty good. So you can create a schema in this way, and you're gonna add something and you're gonna save it, you know? It's great. It's a good way to use the schemas from MongoDB. Anyway, we're gonna do the promise object in Mongoose is already deprecated, so we're gonna, oh, I have a break. I'm not gonna do it right now, but the promise object is like deprecated, so we need the global one, because now we can access a global one. Gonna do debug. Then we're gonna try to connect to the database. Mongoose connect constants db URL. Seriously? My disk is kind of full. Okay, I should fix that problem later. Oh, that's fucked up, man. I don't know why that happened, but I'm gonna fix it later. Anyway, we use the Mongo client. I don't exactly know what the Mongo client is, but if they use it, it's probably useful. So we're trying that, but yeah, if we're gonna catch an error, we have to throw it, or not. What? Okay, if we're gonna catch an error, so if that doesn't work with the connect method, now we're gonna do Mongoose create connection in another way, so not with connect, but create connection. And we're not letting anybody know, because they're probably really certain that this is gonna work, because we're not trying this We're just doing it. So yeah, that's what we do. Then we're gonna open the connection. Once it's open, it should console log it, and on errors, it should throw errors. That's simple. So let's see. I guess it's restarting. It says app listening, but we didn't include the database in the index. So after we've done that, it's not a constant, it's a config. Awesome. We're not using this yet, so let's not put it there. Oh, it's gonna give an error. Yeah. It's giving an error. So open is deprecated in Mongoose 4.11. But I copied this, right? I think it's the same. I'm gonna take a break.